Welcome to the next episode of So You Want to Be a CPA series. Today's topic is So You Don't Have a Degree and You Want to Be a CPA. Today we'll go over the pathway for those who do not hold a degree. We're going to go over how you can get started on becoming a CPA and get into the CPA program while you're currently working in an accounting or finance role and have the relevant work experience necessary to become a CPA. So for those who want to start the CPA program and you aren't sure if you meet the intro requirements because you don't have a degree, do not worry. We have a workforce applicant route that we can take for you to start your studies with the CPA Atlantic School of Business and eventually become a CPA. So first I want to take you through the understanding of the progression by looking at the progression of your career as you start the program. This will look different for each of you as you have your career already in the accounting or finance industry. And you are able to report these hours and get accepted into the PREP or even professional education program. So to be eligible to take the CPA preparatory courses and start the PREP program, you need to have completed at least 30 credit hours at a recognized post-secondary institution or have at least 3 years of relevant work experience. So we have 5 semesters a year. So typically you can complete these 5 courses within typically you can complete 5 courses within a year. Completing all the 14 courses will typically take about 2.5 years. So if you are still working on gaining your experience, the sweet spot to apply will be when you're about 4 to even 5 years in. However, for folks who want to get into the professional education program, we do require that you have a recognized 120 credit hour degree or at least 8 years of relevant work experience, along with those 14 specific business and accounting courses. So you will have at least 8 years of relevant work experience completed, and that's how you're eligible to be starting the professional education program after you've completed the necessary 14 preparatory courses. So if you start the workforce applicant into the PREP program, or the 3 years to apply as a workforce applicant, we do require that you complete the online eligibility assessment form, or ERF, pay the eligibility assessment fee, request any official transcripts if they are recognized or needed, and we also require that you submit a written personal statement highlighting how you meet the requirement of at least 3 years of relevant experience in any of the CPA technical competency areas that you can see on your screen, with any 2 competency sub areas. So we have the link of the practical experience for the handbook that you can look on our website. Next, we would require you to submit a comprehensive resume presenting all your current and past work experience, community service, and any volunteer activities that you're involved in. Last, we do ask that you submit 2 letters of reference. Please note that these letters need to have a signature and need to be sent directly from those who completed the letters. And we need them from your current employer and a personal character reference. However, for those who want to start into the professional education program with 8 years of relevant work experience, we do require you to also complete the eligibility assessment form online and pay the assessment fee. And of course, if there are any transcripts that are recognized, we would ask that you also present that as well. And submit a written personal statement on your desire, capacity, and commitment to pursue your CPA designation. In this statement, you should be sure to highlight how you meet those requirements of at least 8 years of relevant experience in any of the CPA technical competency areas. And again, you can look at what the CPA practical experience requirements are on our handbook on our website to see what the proficiency areas that you need to report. Then we will require you to submit a comprehensive resume presenting all your current and past work experience, community service, and volunteer activities, and highlighting at least 2 of the competency sub areas. Last, we will require you to submit 3 letters of reference. And again, please note that these letters have to be signed and sent directly from those who compose the letters. And we need them from your current employer, a colleague who is a CPA or a member of an international accounting body, and a personal character reference. So please keep in mind that we are looking for the progression in the work that you have completed. And in terms of the progression, we would still expect our candidates to demonstrate how they achieved this progression. So in other words, we don't expect your roles to be stagnant. Rather, you could just provide, additional examples within each report to demonstrate how you progress and completed your work experience. And when completing your application, you would like to expand on your resume to demonstrate those competency areas. So we need to ensure that you have met these competency areas and would also ensure that you're employed within a relevant role. And for those who have completed their experience internationally but do not hold a degree, you are still eligible to apply as a workforce applicant. You would still have to complete the same steps as domestic applicants, and we would require an updated comprehensive resume outlining your relevant work experience. Because we are not assessing your transcripts as your workforce applicant, you would not be required to pay the international eligibility assessment fee, but only the domestic fee. So what will the program look like for you? So this is likely where you will start as a workforce applicant. You are required to take all of the 14 preparatory courses to get into the professional education program. However, don't be discouraged. It will be an excellent way for you to prepare as you go into the professional education program and to prepare you for your final examination. So first, we're going to talk about the non-core preparatory courses. So the non-core courses are the more general business courses. After completing an eligibility assessment, students can register for non-core courses any day of the year, as these courses do not have specific start dates. They are delivered in a self-study format with open enrollment. So that means that you can take or you can register for any of the non-core courses at any time and take as long as you need to complete it, just as long as you attempt that course's examination within 1 year of your course start date. Introductory Financial Accounting and Introductory Management Accounting are the prerequisites for all of the core courses. So when you register, you can choose from one of the 5 examination dates per year that best meets your needs and your schedule. And of course, these are designed for full-time working professionals, so you can easily work as you study. Time commitment for the non-core courses is really dependent on how quickly you want to complete the courses and how well you know the course content. So for example, students electing to complete their courses within a 12-week period can expect to spend about 5 to 10 study hours per week. However, students who are less familiar with the accounting concepts, they would probably take, around 15 to 20 study hours per week. So it really depends on your study habits and how familiar you are on the course content. So the evaluation of the non-core courses will be based 100% on the final exams, and we do require that you achieve a 50% to pass the exam as well as the course. And these courses never expire. You also have to pay your annual student dues while you're an active preparatory course student, which is invoiced after your first course registration and then yearly thereafter. Next, we're going to go into what the core preparatory courses are. And these are the more accounting focus and the focus courses and the foundational knowledge that you will need to acquire to excel in the professional education program. So they are offered 5 times per year, and these courses can be taken out of order, provided that the prerequisites for each of the courses have been met. They include 6 weeks of course time and an in-person final examination in the 7th week. So again, the required study time for these courses are about 15 to 20 study hours per week. So we do not recommend you take more than one of these courses, especially if you are working full time. And we do have other options for you to complete these faster. So you might want to reach out to your student recruitment advisor to see what those pathways are for you. The core courses do require a 60% passing grade and an overall 65% average. So those are the preparatory courses. So once you have finished those courses, then you will get into the Professional Education Program. And it is a part-time online program, and it is designed for full-time working professionals. It consists of 6 8-week modules, and there are mandatory weekend workshops that you must attend, and you have the support from CPA trained facilitators, instructors, and even a CPA mentor. So again, there are different modalities and timeframes for you to complete the professional education program, and you do have up to 6 years to complete if need be. And after you have completed the 6 modules, you will then write your 3-day common final examination. We also do require that you complete 30 months of relevant work experience to complete your designation. We can take up to 12 months of prior relevant work experience for your practical work experience component while you are studying and working in the profession. And for those who are already working in the profession, we'll do a self-assessment tool on you to see what other hours that you're eligible to report. So we do focus on the 6 competency areas that you would have to report on to obtain your practical work experience. And they are financial reporting, management accounting, audit and assurance, taxation, finance and strategy, and governance. And once you are into the professional education program, you are able to advance up the career ladder and be eligible for those promotions and eventually land your dream job. So how are you going to get started on your career? With the more traditional accounting firms, you may want to start out as a junior auditor, and as you're progressing through your program, you will move up the corporate ladder to a senior auditor, to a managing director, and as soon as you're done your CPA designation, you could even be a partner of a firm. However, if you're working in the industry, you'll probably start out, if you are not already working in the profession, as a junior accountant. And as you progress through your CPA designation, you'll move up to corporate controller, VP of finance. You could even be the CEO of your organization. So I want to talk about how you can get those 30 months of required work experience in your current position or thereafter. So there are 2 routes that you can take. The first is the pre-approved route organization or the experience verification route. So you can find the list of the active PPR offices on our website, which can be used as a tool for those who may want to start their job hunt as they progress through their CPA journey. As you know, these organizations are going to support you. You will have a CPA mentor on site, and they may pay for a portion or if not all of your program and help you through your CPA journey. If your current role is not on the pre-approved route list, but your organization is, you can discuss with your HR representative or the person that is over your CPA candidates in your department. However, if your current organization is not on the PPR list on our website, do not worry. You can easily get your required hours to report through your experience verification route office as well. And you would just have to find a CPA mentor. This person does not have to be working with you, but they have to be in Canada and they must support you through your program. However, in both routes, you do have to use the practical experience reporting tool to report your hours, and we do need a total of 30 months. Also, putting your CPA eligibility on your resume or even your cover letter will also open up new opportunities in this profession, as they are able to see that you are able to start your CPA studies. You can also go on our website to see current job openings from specific regions, which is an excellent aid if you want to switch careers or if you're on the job hunt. So what are your next steps? So after you acquired your 30 months, you write your 3-day common final examination, and then you are a certified CPA. So now you will want to start your registration. Get started. Complete your eligibility assessment to see where you can begin your unique CPA pathway. The eligibility assessment form is there on the screen, but you can also find it on our website. You will need to complete the online form and submit any documents that is required for either the PEP or the PREP program that you want to get involved in. And once we have all the documents and you've paid the assessment fee, your file will be reviewed to see where you can start your CPA journey. So of course, this is usually a 4 to 6 week process, so you might want to get started right away. However, if you want to connect with us, you can reach out to your student recruitment advisor to discuss your unique pathway. If you want to discuss your unique situation, you can reach out to your regional student recruitment advisor for assistance and for guidance. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your regional student recruitment advisor and we will be happy to assist you.